When I first became whip in 1989, Russia was beginning to change, the Soviet Union as it was then. And into my whip's office one day came 8 Russians and a Lithuanian, members of the Communist Party, newspaper editors, and they asked me, what does a whip do? They said, you know, in Russia, we've never had a free parliament since 1917, and that was only for a few months. So what do you do? And I tried to explain, as Dave Bonnier or Tom DeLay might now, and it's a little strange if you're from a dictatorship, to explain you're called the whip, but you don't really have a whip. You're elected by the people you're supposed to pressure. If you pressure them too much, they won't re-elect you. If you don't pressure them enough, they won't re-elect you. You got to somehow find this. Democracy's hard. It's frustrating. And so we came in the chamber, and the Lithuanian was a man in his late 60s, and I allowed him to come up here and sit and be speaker. And that's something many of us have done with constituents. Remember, this is the very beginning of perestroika and glasnost. He came out of the chair. He was physically trembling. He was almost in tears. And he said, you know, ever since World War II, I've remembered what the Americans did, and I've never believed the propaganda. But he said, I have to tell you, I did not think in my life that I would be able to sit at the center of freedom. It was one of the most overwhelming, compelling moments of my life.